So, starting again, you can see right here in this corner, a little bit of water just running right there in that corner. You come up, and you can see that's the whole corner. That's my flashlight giving you a little bit of lighting. Come up, see the wood framing, and there's the vent. And as I said, the vent's probably 6.5 feet above the floor that I'm standing on, so ground level probably 6 feet below ground level. And here we go. Overall, there's that sump. I think the mission here, what I'd like to ask the folks helping us to do is, how do we make this area, manage heavy rainfall? Obviously, we've had a very compressed 3 or 4 weeks of rainfall here in the February-March season in California, but we had a sump pump in that pit. It failed, and this whole area, as you can probably see by the water markings here, this whole area was flooded in 2 to 3 feet of water. We had to get a new furnace, and if you can just see my flashlight, I'll hold the water line for you, was probably, right about, you see the flashlight right about there. You can also probably see the stain marks on the walls. The higher ones seem to have gotten lighter. So maybe what's going on actually is that the stain marks along the bottom are also just water from the outside pressing on the cement, which is consistent with the fact that you don't see water stain marks on that side. Anyway, so that's a briefing on this, and again, I think that what we want to figure out is what sort of internal changes do we want to make to this space to help make sure that it's waterproof. And well, there goes the sump again. I'll give you that other sense so you can see how fast this water's running. Yeah, water's running pretty quickly, as you can hear. And here, let's see if I can get a light on this. That's a PVC pipe right there. It's draining water into the sump pit. Feels almost like there's a drain or something down here, but can't believe it. Just seems like an extraordinary amount of groundwater coming out. Anyway, this video is just to give you a sense of what it's like here today. Hasn't rained for about 5 days, but we're still pumping water every about 3 or 4 minutes. Probably pumping a gallon, half a gallon out every 3 or 4 minutes, which strikes me as an alarming rate of water, but I'm not an expert. Anyway, the objective is to figure out what we need to do internally in this space to make it more waterproof, more water resilient, what the best design of this whole area is so that it stays clean and water free, what the best design of the sumping system would be if we actually need a sumping system, and then what changes we might want to make externally to grading and French drains and other areas in order to prevent this from happening if we can. Obviously this water level is about 6 feet below grade. It just strikes me that that's pretty heavy flow for just water table, but we are at the bottom of a long hill, and maybe that's what's normal. It's worth noting that the neighbor's basement, which I think is about 4 feet below grade, got about 2 or 3 inches of water. Now she's further down the hill, so maybe this is normal, but anyway, these are the facts and circumstances on the ground, and I will slowly back up the ladder, back away here. Everybody can see what we're dealing with. Little edge, furnace, ground over there behind that wood beam, covered in water. That's about 1 inch of water over there. Along here, along this side, that black area, you can see the water shimmering. It's about 1 inch of water or 2 inches of water. There is some sort of corrugated drain pipe there. I don't know if it's a drain field or just a way to get the water out of the basement and into the sump pit, which may in fact be what was done. And then this corner where there seems to be water, as I showed you earlier, running also. Okay, that wraps up the video. Hopefully this will help you if you don't have the opportunity to get in and see these conditions. This will help you understand exactly what we're dealing with when we're dealing with water conditions. Again, just to show you what we're dealing with here, this is actual water right here. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Maybe, I guess I'm blocking the light, which isn't very useful, but that's it. Maybe I'll pull out, then I'll use my hand. You can see that water there. There's water all along there. Water right there. Okay. And then there's this PVC, or not PVC, I keep saying that, corrugated pipe right there. So, sump over there, and water running there. Okay, John Brennan, March 8th. Thank you very much.